I've got my Diet Coke here, so you know what that means. I just need to address the fact that the set design in Studio Monica over here is under construction. As you can see, this is a multifunctional room. It's got makeup, it's got my vanity here. We've got a little music studio over here. It's a work in progress. We're whipping it. We're working while in progress. You too? Relatable? Is this relatable content? So I wanted to come to you humbly, beseeching you to, what does beseech mean? For your viewing pleasure, I'd like to present in this, the year that is this year of 2026 already, my February favorites. I have really been letting myself dibble and dabble into things that make me feel joyful. And a lot of times that's makeup, it's makeup content. Makeup for me is a part of taking care of myself and experiencing like moments of delight over a sparkle, over a lipstick, over something. Those are really things that sort of get me together and allow all of the pieces to fit together so that I can go on with my day, so that I can help people in my day job and the work that I do, so that I can participate in my relationships in the way that I want to. I'm not always perfect at it. In fact, I'm deeply imperfect at it, but these are kind of the things that like help keep me going. Oh God, the start of this is like awful. I have always loved a favorites video and I want to do them. I want to introduce as many moments in my day and in my month where I can just delight myself and fuss over myself. I'm loving this lipstick. It's discontinued right now. This video is coming soon. Oh God damn it. Okay. Anyway, I have my February favorites here. Things that I've been loving in the month of February. And I've been letting myself use some new things. New to me. Not new to my collection necessarily, but new to me in that I am remembering to use things that I own and slow down on acquiring new things. So, okay, let's just start with skincare. This little guy right here is from the brand Zeroid, and it is the intensive cream. They also have a less intensive cream, I'm not sure what it's called, that I usually use daily. It really got me out of the daily cycle of like constantly dealing with a breakout. I definitely credit this Zeroid line and the Vanacream face cleanser bar. I learned about this on the YouTubes from Mariah Leonard and Dr. Dre. Not Dr. Dre, but a different Dr. Dre. My skin is so much happier. I was sold the lie that I was gonna stop breaking out once I like hit my 20s, and that did not happen. And now that I'm in my 40s, I'm like, when's the breakouts gonna stop? When's it gonna stop? It really changed once I started using this in combination with the Vanacream bar. It took a few weeks, but then I was like, oh my God, like my face isn't in pain. And I also have sensitive skin. So like my skin gets itchy. I am dealing with signs of being 40 that that I'm trying to reconcile with. I don't want to necessarily blast my skin with these like oil stripping ingredients and all of this like bacteria, this and that. My skin really likes it when I keep my routine fairly simple, and this has just been amazing during the winter, in particular because it has a matte finish and it's not mattifying, right? If you have oily skin and or you've ever used like a mattifying product, like a primer, you know, that like skirt kind of feeling, like you accidentally soaked up all of the oil on your face and so it's just this dry surface. Those don't work for me at all, and I don't know why, because my skin is so oily. But this, it feels deeply moisturizing, not slippy like silicone slippy, but it feels deeply moisturizing. It has a matte finish, so I think it's really good for me under makeup, you know, where I want to put some dewier stuff on. I have a lot of dewy stuff on today, so I think this is just great. It's a wonderful product. And here we have an airplane. People gotta travel, I guess. Hydration break. Next, I'll go in with these two because they're kind of the complexion products that I've been using. This is my e.l.f. Camo Blush, I guess it's called. Camo Liquid Blush. And this is in the color, oh God. It's the hot pink one. It's the hot pink one, and it's called Pinky Promise, because I can't read it. And I've been using it as a color corrector. It is lovely as a blush. It has a dewy finish on the glossier end for me. It doesn't feel sticky. It has a really nice finish, actually. It has a really nice face feel. What would I say? It feels nice on my face, all right? It feels good on the dome. It doesn't feel sticky or uncomfortable, but it has a shinier finish than I think that I'm used to or that I prefer. I have like acne scars and stuff on my cheeks, and I don't always love that look, but I've been using it as a color corrector, okay? And I think because of this nice texture that it has, it really works, especially in areas like right next to my mouth where makeup tends to like collect and it looks really cakey around my mouth. But because of this sort of silky texture that this has and a creamier looking finish, it plays very well with this sort of area of my face that moves around a lot and has a tendency to collect makeup. It works really nice as a color corrector. I want to get a little more creative with my things. I don't necessarily want to use things for the exact reason that they're marketed to me for. I want to get in there, you know what I mean? I want to do what I want. And this represents a moment of inspiration that I felt to use it in a different way. Ooh, next. I love this little thing. I think it's called a Glitterpill or something from Half Magic. Do I know what anything is called that I love this month? No, I just kind of grab it and go, mine, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. I have a nice little look. I'm gonna put this underneath is how I've been wearing it. The way that I have been wearing this is just right underneath my bottom lashes. I am a backup singer in a band, and we rehearse in a studio that has like very strong recessed lighting. And I always see my reflection in that studio. And these twinkle so nicely under the studio lights. And I'm like, I'm a princess. It just gives you a little something, you know what I mean? And I have been really loving this one. I got a bunch of Half Magic products a while ago, and I just picked this up and I was like, I love that it's in this neutral kind of bronze color. It doesn't deposit too much. It just gives you a little something. And I love wearing glitter for performance too. So this is what I'm talking about, like little ways to delight myself. And I pass by a mirror and I go, who's performance ready? You are. So it's a sweet little product. I think the product design, like the UI, is very cute. I think they're really doing something. This delighted me a lot this month. Next, the other product that I'm wearing on my eye is my palette favorite of the month. I have just found myself weirdly drawn to this over and over and over again this month. And I wouldn't have thought it, and I'm not sure what made me try it. Oh, I have a palette of pressed glitters, and I was looking for that. I couldn't find it, and then I was like, oh, I have these palettes that have pressed glitter in them. Let me grab one, let me use it. I got this from Walmart. This is from Hard Candy, and this is the Naked and Famous Marquee palette. Oh, normal. What a normie palette, you say. But these pressed glitters in here are the ticket. They are beautiful colors. I'm going to do all three of these right now. Look at this. Boop. You have this like sort of neutral mocha one. It's like a deep taupe brown mocha. Very unusual color. Don't have anything like it. Bronzier one here. A more neutral bronze than the warm Half Magic one we talked about. And then this, it reminds me of MAC Platinum Pigment. It's like a warm silver. Very, very nuanced glitter colors in here. Not your run-of-the-mill. I think the mattes are really lovely. Very soft, easy to blend. This color in Ballad. Okay, that's no filter. This is Ballad. Ballad is so pretty. I have it in my inner corner underneath the glitter. Ballad is so pretty. It is like this, I don't know, champagne kind of a color. It reminds me of MAC Shell. This palette has been turning me out. I have been reaching for her all the live long day. Multiple times, wearing it today. I'm loving it. Lipstift. Lipstift. Okay, lipstick favorite this month that I have also been going to, well, all right. That I have also been loving this month. I just had to take a pause and look at myself in the mirror. I just check in. Okay, lipstick favorite that I've been loving this month is from Merit, their original formula. Okay, I think I picked this up. I think I know why I picked this up. They just released their new lip blushes, and let me tell you, I had not really the wisest money to spend on that entire collection. I wanted it. I had the entire collection in my cart on meritbeauty.com or whatever the website is. I was like, I'm gonna get them. There's some sort of thing in my brain now where I'm like, I have the full first collection of their signature lips. I have the matte lip collection. Now I need the blushes, even though the way they are described is not necessarily my favorite formula, like a sheer silicone slippy lipstick, but I fell in love with a bunch of the colors and I was like, you know, really falling for the hype. I just want to buy these lipsticks. I think the primary reason is because I love the original lipsticks so much. Like, this is the perfect texture and the perfect finish to me. Like, I don't think they could have done a better job. So I was like, oh God, like really looking at that cart, feeling that like, I have to get them, I have to get them. And then I was like, let me pause. The biggest reason that I want to get them is because I loved the original collection so much. So let me use something from the original collection. So I went and pulled out Baby. And Baby, to me, Baby is like, you see this on my skin here? It looks like this deep pink, but on me, it's like this neutral pinky beige. It's very like 90s supermodel off duty to me. Like, it just has that lip balm kind of look. That's the thing with all of the signature lips. It just makes you look like your lips are in the best condition they've ever been in. And they have really, take a drink every time I say nuanced colors. They have really nuanced colors. Interesting undertones. I think the original line of lipsticks is so good. So I was like, let me just use one of those. And this has really gone with everything. I'm so happy that I have this in my collection and that I thought to use it in a moment where I was about to spend like $160 on lipsticks that I don't even know if I like. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm living the life, you guys. I really just love makeup, okay? And then last but certainly not least, is something I got free when I placed an order at RMS, I believe. I think I was like getting the whole Crystal Slipper collection. When they came out with that, I was like, I hadn't tried Crystal Slipper yet. Again, it was like a moment where I was like, I really love the blushes. I don't know if I'm gonna love this color, but I have to get everything. And they were doing like a gift with purchase and stuff like that. And one of them came with the, I'm actually gonna know the name of this. This is the RMS Radiance Lock Setting Mist. Hoo boy, has this been a nice addition to my collection. As you may already know, if you were listening in the early part of this video, pop quiz, I have what? Very oily skin. So I'm not usually into like dewy sprays and stuff like that. I love a setting spray on top of my powder because usually I'm like dousing myself with powder. I don't know what this was. I'm sorry. Usually I'm like dumping loose powder on myself and then hoping for the best. But also my makeup, like depending on what it is, depending on how much of it is around my mouth, which is an area where I like a lot of coverage, it can start to look cakey. And so got a tickle and tried this one day. I think I was doing some like comfort makeup and I wanted a nice smelling spray. I just kind of tested it and I was like, yeah, okay, it has that very light kind of herbal spa kind of smell. And then I sprayed it on my makeup that day. Let me tell you, my makeup behaved throughout the day so well. This was so luminous. It shows off the contours of your face. I don't know how to explain it. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm already pretty dewy and I usually will go back in after I do any spray and like powder a little bit around my nose or on my forehead. Like I already want to powder on my forehead, but let's just do it. But this just provides this glow that is so special to me. It's not too dewy. It doesn't make this layer on my face that's uncomfortable. It is excellent if you've over powdered. I just think the finish of this is so beautiful, and I'm so happy that I have this in my collection now. So got a free item. All right, good for me. So that's a little short and sweet favorites. I don't know if this is going to be short or if you're going to feel like this is sweet. Thank you for indulging me on this wonderful day for me. What things are you guys loving? What's happening? What's happening out there for you? How you feeling? Thank you again, guys. I love you. I will see you so soon in another video. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Just feel wonderful about it. All right. Okay. Bye.